Hello, y'all. Another day at this job. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm waiting to serve up my patients. I'm the last motherfucker to serve my patients. Yes. I'm ready to dip. Oh my God. Kind of motivated. Yep. Just waiting. Waiting. Where to start? We're down 2 people. People done no call, no show. I swear. I swear to folks. When you working at the hospital, rule of advice, check your schedule. I'm part-time. I have OCD when I triple check my schedules and shit. Okay? Because my mind is like, I get anxious and I'm like, nah, you need to tell me where you at. But yeah, check your schedules. One of my coworkers had a no call, no show. Ain't that life? Well, I'm about to feed these patients, so I shall return. See you in a bit. Yo, baby. Sorry I didn't vlog much yesterday. This has been an interesting goddamn day. When I tell you 4 people called out today, it was just really bad because they were very short-staffed. I just found out when I got to my unit, they gave me my favorite unit again. They ain't took most of their damn dinners, and I had to do most of their breakfast. So you can only imagine what I was doing. So when I clocked out, I ran right straight up to the unit, bust that shit out, and thank God it wasn't a lot of people, and I did my duties, and now I fed everybody, and we're gonna rock it out this Sunday. Yes. Well, it's been a lot of drama, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Here's the more fucked up part. They even took advantage of the new management that we have here. You can only motherfucking imagine. I said, these some motherfuckers. I said, this is why I don't pick up shifts. Oh, this is why I don't pick up shifts. I was like, they need to see what the workers they dealing with. I'm focusing on me. Nope, you ain't dropping my mental health off the motherfucking wall. No, you're not. Nope. I'm grateful. Yeah, babies, I got blue hair. Ah, boy, you can only imagine. Well, let me get on back to work. The fuckery continues. Hello everyone, we are back with an all new episode of Food and Nutrition Week. Yes. Look at all the food. We're about to get fat. Look at all the goodies.
Yo traje todo, yo ahora voy a servir. No, pero que no estoy esperando nada de aquí.
Look at all this food. I'm about to get fat. I'm about to get fat, y'all. I'm about to get all the good food. This is one of the first hospitals that really look after their food service workers. It needs to be like that more often. Yeah. La. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get fat. Memories. Yes.
Oh, go back. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Hey y'all, it's time to motivate. Back here with the daily vlogs of life. I just finished doing tea time with the Buddha Bear, and oh my gosh, no, we did tea time and chill, and it turned out to be a great success. 2 of my coworkers, shout out to them, they know who they are, came over to the cafe, and we basically started spreading sober tea, let out. It was so inspiring, emotional, mixed out laughing vibes. It was so needed because we needed to let everything out what's going on. So I am so happy Ashley came through. Lauren, you have to pop up to New York to show you what's going on. But yes, I'm walking right now. Me and Ashley just finished having a conversation. And oh my gosh, we just finished spreading tea. We went to the roastery, and it was so amazing to see our homeboy Caesar there. It was so good because a lot of people didn't know that me, Ashley, see, we were the original openers of the Starbucks roastery back in those days, way back in 2018. This is before COVID. So yeah, I'm about to grab me a little dessert from my favorite donut spot and then hop on the 2 train and take my ass back home to the Bronx because your boy is tired and I can't wait to do more tea time and chill. It's more coming up. So if you're in the New York City area, pop on through. All right, let me get some donuts and I will bug y'all later, okay? Bye. What's up, y'all? I'm back. From the last clip I showed y'all, I was heading home from my event called Tea Time and Chill. It's basically inspired from my podcast show, Tea Time with the Buddha Bear and Buddha Bear Talks. I wanted to really, just build community, check on people, see how they're doing, just to check on their mental health. That was the whole, formality behind it. So this is what I've been doing, just build community while since, as you guys know, Buddha Bear Talks is on Odyssey platform, which most of you guys are not familiar of. Give me a minute, I'm just getting in. Just getting in. Most of y'all not familiar with it. Odyssey is like the mainstream platform for all radio shows and podcasts, etc. Along with professionals that's been out here for quite some time. So that's pretty much, it also puts you in front of major media scouts that's discovering your podcast. So since I completed 5 years and 5 seasons of Buddha Bear Talks, because I started it during COVID 2020. Yeah, excuse the sweat because I've been walking. That hill's crazy when you were living in the Bronx. But yes, as I was saying, that with Odyssey, you get media scouts and other podcast professionals, low key notice you what's going on. So the goal is I'm hoping everything goes really well. Hope they're seeing the hard work I'm doing, and you never know, anything's possible. So that's what I'm just been showing you guys what's really what I do behind the scenes, what I'm not behind the mic. You get to see into my life, just my daily life where I just do normal stuff. Besides me working my 9-to-5 job, doing the podcast is helping me with my podcast because when you're indie, you got to use your own funds, as y'all do know. So let me get myself together, shower, get undressed, and then I'll come back on this camera. We're going to have a little sit down and chill and discuss more. So see you in a bit. Woo! Hello. We are back. I'm freshened up. I got out the shower. Yes, we're here. As I mentioned in the last take, I was telling you guys about Tea Time with the Buddha Bear, how that came up about. What was the meaning behind it? I was like a local meetup. If you just a group of us, it could be small or big, gathering in a local little cafe where we just introduce ourselves. You get to meet me and one of our co-hosts or all 3 of us, depending whoever can make it that day. And we just introduce ourselves and get to know you, and we check on you, see how you're doing mentally, how you're doing your daily life, and that so forth. Pretty much what I was mentioning, explain myself. And I was also mentioning about Buddha Bear Talks being now I transferred from Spotify for creators into the Odyssey platform, which meaning of me saying it, which people don't know because I'm still new to it. I've done a lot of research. That means I'm among my show is now on mainstream. Long story short, mainstream. I'm hopefully with a bigger audience nationwide, and that gives industry and podcasting producers a look into indie podcasters. And newcomers coming into like, hey, what's this? Well, the next upcoming big thing. That's pretty much what it is. And since it landed on the Odyssey platform literally like almost 2 weeks ago now, it's gaining traction, which is good. So if you're listening to Buddha Bear Talks, you could always check it out on the Odyssey app. I'm going to put it in the description below, the episode description box below, so you can send a link to it so you can listen to it on there. I'm still featured on all the platforms. So Buddha Bear Talks is still on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast. And with the new spinoff, as I mentioned, known as Tea Time with the Buddha Bear Podcast, the spinoff of Buddha Bear Talks, it took over, picking up where it left off. I'm trying not to sneeze. Oh boy, I was trying not to sneeze. I kept saying, It got chilly today. But yeah, it is picking up where it left off. More of a safe space podcast. Is now also featured on major platforms as well. If you guys give it a listen, you'll see why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't want you guys to feel safe to listen, to have these uncomfortable conversations. And that's what I'm doing with Tea Time and Chill. So we can have these uncomfortable conversations, because I want to show people, hey, this is what it looks like when you're fighting, where you're battling with mental health and still pushing forward one day at a time. And I'm just giving you behind the scenes on what I'm doing when I'm not on the mic. And you get to see Ashley, you get to see Lauren. So Lauren couldn't make it for this last event. So on the next event, she's going to try to pop up here. Because when they met Ashley, a couple of people have met Ashley already, is you get to see the voices behind us. It's really a good old time. When you see us, we're really a bunch of laid back, fun loving people. We like to have a good old time. And we just want to make sure you feel comfortable in your skin as well. You don't need to hide or anything. Just be your authentic, loving self. That's how I've always been encouraging people. And I was low-key telling Ash and Lauren, I say, I think ever since we moved to the Odyssey app, Buddha Bear Talks, I think low-key we're about to be noticed a bigger audience than what we're used to. So it's like and the process, I'm still with my emotions. I'm like, okay, I'm mainstream now. I'm really, really mainstream. And at the same time, in this weird transition from being indie to now mainstream and being discovered. So it's like anything can happen at this given moment. So all I'm doing is just staying grounded, giving you guys more vlog content. I'm stepping outside my box more. It seems that you guys are liking my vlogs way more than a little bit than the After Dark. And also about After Dark, we are bringing that back. We just been extremely super busy. Lauren with her own thing going on. I can't mention too much, but great things is happening with Lauren. Great things is happening with myself. Great things is happening with Ashley. We can't really say too much yet, but we are going to reveal it hopefully very soon once everything gets figured out. Once everything gets manifested and figured out, us three will be the first to tell you. Just stay put. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. That kind of take care of the video vlog for episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3. I hope you guys really enjoy these vlogs off the mic, getting a low down what I do in my personal life, working my 9 to 5, hustling, grinding it out, and then you'll probably see how I do the podcasting process while I get ready for everything before I record. You get to see that more. So until then, see you next time. Love you. Kiss, kiss. And remember, you can always break through. You were always born to win, okay? Remember to transform them poisons into medicine. All right? See y'all later. I'm going to bed. Night, y'all.